I'm still in shock, in awe of what happened in this game. Like I have absolutely, I still have no clue what happened. I really don't. But you know, it is what it is. So we move forward, we move on, and we go from there. So hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Monday. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to some more NHL 26. Be a pro with our goaltender on a team yet to be determined. So I will admit I did kind of play ahead a couple of times just because I wanted to see what things were going to be like. And I don't love what I saw, but I'm not going to spoil it for you guys. I mean, I'm sure you guys have probably seen it in other episodes. But I've made a decision when it comes to the draft. And you guys will see kind of how things go as we progress through the draft here. And we will go from there. So let's sim to the draft, see what we can do. Here's our lottery results. Alright, that's fine. There's like one or two-ish teams that I'll play for, but you know, we'll see here. We will see.
Let's kick off the Q&A session with our first question. Go ahead.
Every young hockey player dreams of getting to the NHL, and for you, that could be a reality at the upcoming NHL draft. What does that mean to you as you approach this?
I would say probably this answer.
When you consider what's gotten you to this point and what will make you an NHL player,
I actually haven't seen
what
these questions
skills
before.
do
I
you
think
bring
they're
to the table?
randomized. I think strategic playmaking. I mean, none of these are really goaltending questions. Dynamic play style. Probably this.
Growing up, were there any players you idolized or modeled your game after?
Really none of these guys. I mean, I'm not a big Hellebuck fan. Vasi, I mean, I like Shesterkin. You know, he's a good defenseman.
You were selected to represent
goaltender.
your country at the World Juniors. What did that mean to you, and what did you draw from the experience?
It was amazing. It was an amazing experience overall. So,
What will allow you to be more successful? Your individual skill or fitting into a team concept?
probably actually this answer.
What motivates you as a hockey player? Do you want to be as good as you can be? Do you want to be a star in this league? Or do you want to win championships?
I want to win championships. Winning championships is my main goal here.
It's every young player's dream to get drafted and play in the NHL. As you go through this process, do you have a preference of what team selects you?
So this is where I've decided to make a decision. And so I got drafted a couple of times. I'm not going to name the teams. But just really my heart wasn't in it. And so I've decided to make an executive decision because we played with this team, or we were going to play with this team last year, but then we decided to switch it up and go to Tampa Bay. So with that being said, I have decided to make an executive decision, and there's going to be one team and
Given
one
that there
team
are
only
multiple
that I'm going to
teams
play for.
considering drafting you, which team would you prefer to be selected by?
We are going to be selected by the Seattle Kraken. Drops our draft ranking to 10, which is fine. But you know what? I was really stoked to play with Seattle this year, and then I decided I figured we're going to honor our commitment to Tampa Bay like we did at the end of NHL 24. Now with Florida, because we did sign with them, but I don't want to go to Florida. Florida beat my Edmonton Oilers twice. I could really give less of a damn about Florida. My heart is in Seattle, so Seattle is the team that I have decided to go to.
Thanks, everyone.
And that is what we're going to do. That is where we're going to go. And we'll go from there. So, we're ready to roll here. We're ready to go. Seattle is the team that I've decided to go to. And you know what? That's fine.
Dreams do
I'm
come
okay with that.
true. The pride in your parents' faces, the moment you've been waiting for. I bet you he doesn't even know what's going on right now. It must be a whirlwind. Long days at the rink, cold coffee, long road trips, sharing
There we
bus
go.
rides, staying in hotels
The
with
Seattle
your friends
Kraken.
and
That is the
former
team
teammates,
that
new
I've
teammates.
decided to
Everybody
go
cheering
to
for you to take this
for this
moment to the next
upcoming
level.
season.
Getting drafted, it's day 1. Day 2 is where the hard job begins.
I
Enjoy today.
actually like
Enjoy to become a
Seattle's
full-time
grown on me
NHLer.
in the last couple of years that they've been around. So we're round 1, pick number 8, and that is a-okay. So you know what? This is the team that I've decided to go to, and I'm okay with that. Seattle's got some good goaltenders. Joey Decord is actually starting to become one of my favorite goaltenders to watch in this league. I'm really excited to see kind of where he goes this year. But yeah, Seattle's the team that I decided to go to. Kind of does knock us down a little bit, but that's okay. What is that face, man? Like seriously, but. You know, it is what it is there. That's all right. So I will be right back. Struggling to put the song here, apparently. Oh, come on. There we go. All right. There we go. Got the Seattle Kraken jersey on, and that is the team that we are going to go and play with for this upcoming year. So this would be the 4th team that we played with in the Pacific Division. We started off with Vegas in NHL 21, moved to Edmonton in NHL 23, played with Anaheim in NHL 24. So we are going to play with the Seattle Kraken in NHL 20 and NHL 26. With that being said, though, I do plan on actually going back and doing a full season, like doing a full proper season with NHL 21, 22, and 23. So that's going to be more of an internal side project for me, which won't get released until months down the line. But do just want to let you guys know that. So do expect those videos. Okay, so let's move on. We'll move on to the next season here with our boys in Seattle. Let's see what we can do here. There we go. Look at us.
Okay, let's settle down, everyone. Let's get the questioning period started.
Congrats on getting drafted. Big moment for you and your family. How do you feel about where you ended up getting drafted?
You know, I knew we'd be in a great spot. You know what? This is exactly where we belong. I'm okay with that.
Okay, let's go over here.
I'm sure as you went through the combine and draft weekend in this overall process that you had a sense that there were a variety of teams interested in or considering drafting you. Did you have a sense that the team that ultimately selected you was where you might be headed?
Definitely felt a strong connection with this team. You know, this is where I wanted to go.
Often described as a bubble team. The talent on the roster is evident, but for whatever reason, they haven't quite been able to break through. Are you excited to join an organization where you might be one of the pieces that can help put them over the top?
Oh, hell yeah. I'm the piece that they've been missing. Yeah, you know, I'm stoked to join a team with tons of potential. Seattle does have some potential. Like they are a good
Question
team.
period. Thanks everyone for coming out.
You know, so I think, you know, especially with Joey Decord and Brian Decord, like I'm a huge fan of the Decords and what they do with the goaltending. So, you know, to be able to be in the same room as them, I think is pretty cool.
Hey, congrats on getting drafted. This is a huge accomplishment. You should be proud of yourself. Now just make sure you keep working so you can prove all these other teams wrong.
Yeah, I'm proud of this accomplishment, ready to prove myself. Thanks, Macklin. Don't quit your day job. That's all right. That is a-okay. All right. We do. God, that face, dude. That face is terrifying. Don't love the pad setup here. Definitely gonna have to change that. Okay, so let's up that brand here a little bit because we want the fans in Seattle to like us. So we got that there. Management. Gonna push management over the top here a little bit. What do we want to do? Trade points. Probably do that. Sweet. X Factor points. No, we'll leave it. I'll just maybe do something like this here. There we go. All right. Okay, sweet. Yeah, I don't love the pad. I don't love the pad setup that we got going on here, but that is. What am I doing? There we go. That is okay. All right, we're having a conversation with our agent.
Congratulations, you signed your entry-level contract officially, making you a pro. Now that the business is out of the way, time to focus on your game. We're gonna fine-tune it, polish it up, and get ready for the next level.
Thanks, I'm thrilled to sign. Let's begin the press conference. Oh, the media. God love it. That's all right.
We have time to tackle a couple questions, so why don't we get started here?
Congratulations, you just signed your first NHL contract. It's official, you've gone pro. How does that feel?
Thrilled, dreams do come true. It's an incredible feeling. Thanks for everyone supporting me. Yeah.
Okay, let's go over here for the next question.
In a lot of ways, signing your first professional contract is the culmination of a lifetime of work, and yet you're just at the start of your journey. This is the hardest professional league in the world. Are you ready for the challenge that awaits you here?
I know it's a tough league, but I'm prepared. I'm ready for the challenge. I'm prepping my whole life for this. I'm excited to compete. Yeah, I feel probably about that. The next factor point from it.
That's the last question for today. Thanks, everyone.
All right, sweet. Obviously, these answers matter, dude. These answers matter, so, you know, we got to make sure it's a good one. All right, let's continue on here with our simulation into the season. And, yeah. Gotta love the simulation sometimes. It just takes a little bit, but, you know, that's all right. Our overall went from 71 back up to 72, so that's okay. We have more energy here, so we got to make sure that that's a thing. Okay, I'm going to edit my guy here. I mean, we got the Coachella Valley Firebirds mask on. I don't love that, and we still have the All Kings setup here, so we got to make sure that we fix that. So, all right, let's head down to Seattle first. Yeah. I'm not a huge fan of this mask, so we're gonna go that one. All right, I'm gonna mess around with this, so I'll be back. All right, I've done my changes, but it's not showing up on the main screen. That's all right. All right, let's sim to our first preseason game here.
Stepping into an NHL locker room for the first time has to be an intimidating moment, but at the same time, it's got to be super exciting. The nameplates there, the jerseys hanging out. All of a sudden, you see your heroes, the guys you watched growing up. Now they're welcoming you into their group. They feel like you're part of their family, and it's now time for you to show that you belong. It's one thing to get to the NHL. It's one thing to have your name on a nameplate, to have your jersey sitting in your locker. Now you have to wear that jersey with pride and show you belong.
All right, we're going to have a conversation with our GM
This
here.
preseason is extremely important for you. Our expectation is for you to make this team. We think you have the talent, the mental ability, but you have to show us over this preseason that you're ready to make the team.
All right, so we're going to do this humble approach here. Yeah, see, there's our setup there. Advance to game 3, maintain a form score of 70, and goals against average under 3. All right, we can totally do that. I hope. That's all right. All right, let's see what we can do here. All right, so we're gonna jump into our next preseason game against the Vancouver Canucks. So, see how things go. I'm like super excited. Oh no, that's right. They might not have the new jerseys, like the alternate jerseys in this year, which is kind of disappointing. But you know, we'll jump into it. Yeah, I don't know, man, but I'm super stoked. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Oh, 36, really? Oh, I'm gonna have to pick a new number. Look at that. I don't know why our guy's holding his stick the way that he is, but... Alright. I think Decor's actually 35. There you go. Look at this. Here in Seattle. Yeah, Decor's number 35. All right, that's fine. here in Seattle at Climate Pledge Arena in Seattle, Washington. We're going to jump right into this game. All right, I'm excited, boys. Let's get it. There we go. Made the save after not really able to see that through traffic, but no, that's all right. Nice blocker save there. We'll take that. And there we go. The boys on the board first. Frederick Goudreau, first of the preseason, and the Seattle Kraken are up 1-0. A bit of body's been thrown around here to start, but Goudreau just in front capitalizes. I believe that's Furcus. Capitalizes on the rebound and beats out Patera. And there we go. Seattle up 1-0 to start. Gotta love it. Nice blocker save there. Little off angle, but that's all right. Oh, there you go, Hayden, making it 2-0 here. John Hayden, his first of the preseason, and then just capitalizing on just scrum in front. Nice pass after he ties his man up in the face-off circle. Collects that pass from 34 and then just manages to beat Patera using Myers and Quinn Hughes as a screen and beats Patera on the glove side. Love to see it. You love to see it. All right, 2-0 here, boys. Let's go. Nice stick in the corner. My recovery is not all there right now. Save, and Fleury basically gave us our own rebound, and we'll use that opportunity to cover it up. That's all right. We'll take that. A save, and we will cover it up again as 94 with Vancouver currently on my doorstep. Nice save, nice read. We'll play that just to kill the last few seconds here on the clock. All right, pretty quiet first period here on our end. Didn't really face that many shots, weren't really challenged all that much, but Seattle is currently up 2-0. Over the Vancouver Canucks. Mind you, this is preseason, so it doesn't really amount to much, but in terms of what we're looking for right now, we're looking pretty good. We're going to keep on with it here. Let's get it. Nice blocker save. Glad my guy was there. Nice block. I didn't even see that shot, to be honest. I didn't even see that come off the stick. Nice stick. Now we're just getting in position right now. We're making saves. That's fine. Nice save again, and we'll pounce on that. Kind of kill any momentum that Vancouver may have. Their pressure meter is almost full, so hopefully we're able to get the puck out there. Glove, kind of bounced off the cheater there. Don't love that. ugly pad save there. What? What? Oh, dude. Again with the diving swing. Really? I feel like my recoveries are just slow right now. I mean, I'm not getting back onto my feet either. I don't even know what happened there. I should have got back on my feet. And then Brock Besser just diving. Imagine if we saved that though. That would have been sick. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think there was really a need for a diving goal there, but all right, it is what it is. 2-1. Nice stick. Good stick on the play. Snagged out of the air on a shot from Brock Besser. We'll take that. We'll take it. We'll take it. What the fuck just happened? I gotta be quiet because my daughter's sleeping, but what a okay, I don't really care about the hit. What a robbery. Oh my god, that was disgusting. I'm having fun, dude. Like, this is the first time in a while that, like, I'm having fun playing NHL beat up. Like, you guys remember how miserable I was playing with Tampa? But then, I don't know, okay, maybe not this shot here. Okay, maybe that shot, that's fine. That's the first time EA's ever shown a highlight of him. But that, like, dude, that windmill desperation glove save was absolutely disgusting. I think that's this one here. Like, honestly, like, they were so focused on blue, like on the hit on Bloom, but like, look at this. Unbelievable highway robbery. Just unreal. That was a 97-mile-an-hour slap shot. Ugh. All right, let's move into period number 3 here. Let's cap it out. Save. Don't love the rebound, but that's all right. Nice glove. Nice glove. Nice glove. Nice glove. And with Mueller on the doorstep, we'll just hold on to it. Nice goal, nice save. Can you play that? Yeah. Ooh, questionable pass there by Fleury, but all right. I don't know if that save execution or that save selection was really necessary, but puck ended up in the gloves. That's really all that I care. Maybe didn't need to play that considering somebody was right there, but you know, we'll take it. Oh, no way. Ty Mueller celebrates right in front of me, but what kind of shot was that? I gotta admit, like, we were there right in position. I don't know. I thought we were there. I thought we had that. Maybe a little late on the butterfly, but just like beat cleanly through. All right, well, that's frustratingly annoying, but what can you do? Unnecessary splits for a blocker save, but all right. Are you kidding me? For the 4th, 5th straight time, we're heading into overtime. Are you... Dude, what is with this game and overtime? Like, I've never been in so many overtimes in an NHL game ever until such as this. Like how many times have we been? Like, I don't even know. I think this is our 5th, because I don't think we went into overtime in the World Juniors, but we went into overtime in every single game in the WHL. And now we're going into our first overtime in the preseason in the NHL. Unreal. All right, let's put this on. I just realized that the game was paused. Or that the video was paused. Well, we won in overtime. Matty Beniers wins it in overtime for the boys, so... Oh, dear. This is what I get for recording at 10 o'clock at night. That's okay. Dude, I'm still mad about this goal. I thought we were there. We had it. Reflexes weren't there, but that's alright. Wow, EA is actually showing some highlights of me? What? And we get the 3rd star of the game? No way. A 1.97 goals against average. I think we faced 24 shots. Had a save percentage of 9 something. Ty Mueller gets the 2nd star of the game. All right. We'll give him that. We will. We'll give him that in the very least. And the 1st star of the game's got to be Matty Beniers. Yeah, it is. All right, let's see what our stat line ends up being here after one game. So 920 save percentage, shots against 25, saves 23, goals against 2, 1.97 goals against average. All right, I'm happy with that. That is definitely how you want to start off the preseason. Hopefully puts us in the good books of our coaches. So, you know, all in all, can't say I'm upset about that performance. Facing the hometown team, boys, the Edmonton Oilers. All right, so we will advance the day, or soon to the next preseason game, I guess, and we will get our next preseason game set to start against the hometown Edmonton Oilers. All right, we will leave it at that. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed the video, leave it a thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button for more content. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.